Good morning and welcome to Sustainability Awareness Week at FIT. I'm Dr. Joyce Brown, the president of FIT, and very pleased to be here, even if virtually. You know, one could easily think of many issues of critical urgency today. Issues of racial justice, poverty, global migration, pandemics, terrorism. One is as pressing as the other. But they cannot be resolved really if the very earth on which they play out is in peril. If our air and oceans and rivers are ever more polluted, our resources dangerously diminished, our forests decimated, our climate changes so extreme that our ecosystem is in full disarray, with bird migrations disrupted and habitats for polar bears dissolved, yet that is where we find ourselves today. That is why events that focus on these issues, such as Sustainability Awareness Week, are so important. FIT, as a college with the word fashion in its title, understands that it has a special obligation to the environment. We know the extent to which the fashion industry has contributed to its demise. For us, sustainability is a way of life. We understand its role in the preservation of our environment, and we've been working at it consciously for more than 20 years. It's part of our mission statement and our institutional strategic plan. It is woven into our curriculum. It guides and informs the maintenance of our physical plant and most aspects of our day-to-day behavior. We know that the decisions our students make once they are professionals just a few years down the road will help to shape our planet's future. And that is why I still have hope. Because historically, FIT students and faculty have been passionate about the environment, and they've not been passive about it. Over the years, they have embarked on remarkable projects, conducting research and inventing a wide array of innovative alternatives that can make the world better for generations to come. They have found ways to reduce all kinds of waste on campus, to develop sustainable fibers, to preserve the bees and reduce our carbon footprint, among many other endeavors. And I am proud to say that as alumni, they've taken that passion for sustainability and all they have learned about it as students into the real world, where they are actively part of the solution. So all this week, we are going to celebrate the accomplishments of FIT students and alumni as sustainability activists. We have a rich menu of workshops and panels and speeches exploring topics as varied as the paperless office and climate anxiety, all featuring members of our own community. You will have an opportunity to learn about how FIT and SUNY Stony Brook faculty and students are collaborating on developing personal protection equipment for diverse body types. You can meet an alum who was active in our campus composting efforts, who now runs a grassroots organization devoted to repurposing old clothes. You can learn about some of our students and alumni who explore sustainable fibers, or hear from faculty in all of our schools who have integrated sustainability into their curricula. You will also have an opportunity to hear from supermodel and actress Amber Valletta, who I'm very pleased to tell you has just been named FIT's first sustainability ambassador. Over the years, Amber has become one of the fashion industry's most prominent sustainability advocates. When she joined the foundation in 2019, she quickly became active in many of our sustainability efforts. In fact, you may have seen her as our keynote speaker at our sustainability conference just 2 years ago. And on this coming Friday, as part of our program, she and science professor Evelyn Rinkowitz will moderate a roundtable discussion on the significance of biotechnology in fashion. And their guest will be FIT alumni who were winners of the International Biodesign Challenge. So as you see, we have an exciting week in store for you, and I hope you will be able to attend many, if not most, of these events. Now, in a moment, we will hear from Karisma Hishikawan, who will make FIT's land acknowledgement statement. It's a relatively new ritual for FIT, but it is one that dates back centuries in some communities. It is a way to recognize and pay respect at public events such as this to the indigenous inhabitants of the land we now occupy. In some countries, and among tribal nations in this country, it is commonplace to open public events with statements such as these. But it is not really common in cultural and educational institutions here in the United States, and we are proud to be among the early adopters of this ritual as we open Sustainability Awareness Week. And now, Charisma Hishikawa, a senior fashion design student who is a member of the Indigenous Peoples Club at FIT, will join us. Charisma?